The senior analyst at Pacific Crest says the company is having a hard time adjusting to competition. That's all ahead on Bloomberg Market Movers beginning at the top of the hour. Kathleen?
Monica Richard. Okay, Monica, thank you so much. We'll be looking forward to that in just a little bit. But for now, we want to look at a topic that is hot here in Davos, social entrepreneurship. And yes, you heard it right, social and entrepreneur. It's a phrase that marries the skills of the entrepreneur with the mission of the social activist to fight poverty, homelessness, and many other social problems. A leading practitioner of this art is joining me now. He's Rick Aubry. He's president of Rubicon Programs, which has helped about 40,000 people at least. He's also a member of the Stanford Graduate School of Business and a fellow at the Stanford Center for Social Innovation. So, without further ado, welcome.
It's so great to be here, and thank you for having me.
And so start by telling us a little bit more about what it is to be a social entrepreneur, because I think most people, when they think of helping others, they think of philanthropy, giving money, giving something to someone so you help them. How do you do it when you're an entrepreneur?
So what's different is rather than using the charity model, which is helpful but not sustainable, you're actually trying to solve very large social problems using the same skills an entrepreneur would, using innovation, looking at how resources are used and applying them in very different ways so you have a long-term sustainable impact on the issue. For example, this year's Nobel Prize winner is Mohammed Yunus, who created the Grameen Bank. Who would have thought that you could make loans to incredibly poor women in Bangladesh? He saw a market failure, he saw a need to fill that, and he created a social enterprise.
And it has grown like crazy. So tell us more about what you've been doing for the last 20 years.
So I run an organization in the States called Rubicon Programs, and we're trying to solve the issue of poverty and homelessness. And we do that by, again, using market forces to create products and services that consumers would love to buy, but which have the added benefit of creating a social value.
Give me a specific example.
So one of our businesses, Rubicon Bakery, it's a high-end wholesale manufacturer of cakes and tarts that are distributed throughout the United States. People buy it because they love the product. It so happens that the workforce are people who are formerly homeless, people who are poor. Our value proposition is that, in fact, consumers want a great experience, they want to have a great cake, but they also want to do something with their consumer power to create some social justice, and we give them that opportunity by creating the cakes.
Where is this heading? You're here in Davos, you're teaching at the Stanford Business School. What's the next wave?
I think the next wave, particularly in the United States, is to really get to a much more significant scale. There are lots of social enterprises throughout the United States at a fairly small local level, a great national brand that creates products that all consumers throughout the United States know is, in fact, helping them participate in social justice is the next wave. And I think that's why we're here at Davos, to really have that big breakthrough from important but niche services to great impact.
What kind of people do you have to get on board? Do you have to attract kids who want to study this and go into it themselves? Do you need to attract the big corporate donors? What are you really looking for here?
It's a little of all of that. At Stanford, where we have graduate students who are now becoming social entrepreneurs who are studying how to do this work, they're a tremendously powerful force to be able to promote things to the next level. In terms of working with corporations, what would be critical would be people seeing that their brand is enhanced by partnering with a social enterprise. For example, a company such as Starbucks or Whole Foods, which has done a great job in terms of organic and recyclable products, now needs to address consumers' desires for social justice. And working with an organization such as Rubicon or others, they really deliver value to their customers and a value to their bottom line.
Great concept, buy a product, social justice at the same time. Rick Aubry, Rubicon Programs, thank you so much, and thank you. I know this is your first TV interview here at the World Economic Forum. We appreciate it.
Well, pleasure to do it, so thanks a lot.
Okay. Coming up next, we're going to have another check on world and national news, and I'm going to tell you what's coming up on the economy, special edition from the World Economic Forum in Davos tomorrow. So don't go away. We're coming right back.